Hey there, welcome. We're your hosts from Google's Notebook LM, and we are so excited to be here to unwrap your 2024 Spotify Wrapped with you.
Yes. It's always so fascinating to see the stories that emerge from a year of listening. And yours, let's just say, it's a doozy.
First things first, over 28,000 minutes on Spotify. That's incredible. You're in the top 12% of listeners worldwide.
Seriously, wow. And October 24th, wow, what a day. 414 minutes of music. I wonder what was going on that day. A road trip, a crafting session.
Maybe both. But let's talk about the music itself. Ready to find out your top track? This year, the top spot goes to If I Can't Love Her from The Beauty and the Beast, the Broadway musical.
Ooh, nice. A classic.
And Terrence Mann's voice on that song is just, chef's kiss. You played it an impressive 40 times this year.
40 times. That's a lot of love for that song. You're actually in the top 0.006% of listeners globally for If I Can't Love Her. That's amazing.
That's commitment. Now, let's talk about your top artist. Drum roll, please. The artist you listened to the most this year is Sir Arthur Sullivan.
Wow. I love this. A true musical genius. You spent a total of 680 minutes with his work. That puts you in the top 0.8% of Sir Arthur Sullivan fans.
Top 0.8%. You're practically part of his inner circle. So clearly, you have a thing for beautiful melodies.
For sure. And what's interesting is that Sir Arthur Sullivan was actually a child prodigy. He joined the Chapel Royal Choir when he was really young.
Wow. Maybe you had some kind of hidden musical talent, too, as a kid. Who knows?
Ooh.
Now, let's talk about how your musical journey unfolded throughout the year, because it's quite a ride, honestly.
It really is. In February, you were all about, and I'm just going to say it, theatrical, West End theater, Broadway.
Andrew Lloyd Webber, Manidi Dixteen, and, yes, Terrence Mann.
And those top tracks, If I Can't Love Her Till I Hear You Sing, and More Than I Am, you were living a Broadway dream in February.
Definitely. But then, come May, things take a turn. It's like you walked right off that Broadway stage and into, well, a Viking fantasy soundtrack.
Hans Zimmer, Daniel Pemberton, Bear McCreary, epic soundtrack.
Big cinematic soundscapes.
God of War and Dural, All Hands on Deck. You were living in a world of fantasy.
From Broadway to battles. What a shift. Maybe you saw a movie. Dune, Part 2, came out in February, and the soundtrack is stunning.
Yes, Zimmer's work on that movie is phenomenal. It could have easily inspired that shift in May.
I love how a single movie can ignite a whole new musical journey. And speaking of journeys, September brought a whole new vibe. Mall goth, football rock.
Queen, AC/DC, Guns N' Roses, the classics.
Sweet Child of Mine, Another One Bites the Dust, We Will Rock You.
Such anthems. It's like you traded your opera glasses for a guitar pick.
And October was a big month for you. You spent a whopping 414 minutes listening to music on the 24th. Remember that.
What a day.
So Arthur Sullivan was still a favorite, of course, but you also started exploring a bit of folk and sea shanty music.
A Calm Night at Sea by Colmar McGuinness was released that month. Maybe it brought out your inner sailor.
It's fascinating how our musical tastes can shift and change, reflecting all the different moods and experiences we have.
Absolutely. Your year in music was like a thrilling adventure through different genres and moods, from the heart of Broadway to the grand landscapes of film scores, and then rocking out with the classics. It was quite a journey.
Well, thanks for letting us unwrap your 2024 Spotify Wrapped with you. We've had so much fun exploring your musical world.
And who knows what Sonic Adventures 2025 will bring. We've been your hosts from Google's Notebook LM. See you next year.